Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live with another Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So we have a lot to talk about, and unfortunately it's not positive things, and that really hurts me because before I get started with this video, guys, I just want to tell you that I'm tired of Bungie always being talked bad about, and the sad thing is I'm one of the people talking bad about them, and I'm tired of it. But the sad thing is it's their own fault 99% of the time, and that's why I can't blame anybody, including myself, including any other YouTuber, any other fan that plays the game, for being critical on Bungie, because so much of it is self-inflicted. So what do we have to talk about today? So I didn't want to have to make my first Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris video be a rant video. I wanted to be on how great it is, but unfortunately, like I said in my last video before Curse of Osiris came out, I said I thought Curse of Osiris would be a band-aid trying to patch up an amputated leg, and that just won't work. So let's start this off. So the progression of Destiny 2 is all wrong. It's so wrong, and it's crazy how wrong it is. And it's just like, the reason why it's so crazy, guys, is because if I were to walk across the street and not look both ways and get hit by a car, I'd be like, dang, like that hurt, like my leg's broken. The next time I go to that road, I'm gonna look both ways because I don't want to break my leg again, because that wasn't fun. And so Bungie was like, alright, we put out our content too early, we put out the raid too quickly, there was no end game, and the fan base hated it and they stopped playing. So when it came to Curse of Osiris, they're like, we're gonna do that again because we want that same negative result again, because we want that broken leg a second time. Because the first time wasn't cool enough, I want to break my leg a second time. Who says those types of things? Nobody in their right mind should, but Bungie isn't in their right mind. And that's the only way I can say it. So basically, guys, before I go any further, I also want to tell you that another how Destiny 2 came to be video is in the works. So if any of you guys aren't familiar with those videos, let me show you that right now. How's the progress with everything coming along? Oh hey, it's going pretty good, boss. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to have really good in-game content so the players keep playing. But why? That's not even important. Why? You still have much to learn. That's what DLC's for. Why give players a complete game when we could just make them pay for the end game later? Alright, y'all, so this is going to be titled How Curse of Osiris Came to Be, because I can't comprehend how Bungie keeps messing up this bad. So be looking forward to that, guys. So let's talk about why the progression is so wrong. So as you guys know, or if you don't know, Bungie tweeted out, to my disdain, the raid is coming out this Friday, December 8th. They'll be watching, blah 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 blah. Now let's break this down. Why is the raid coming out 3 days after the DLC? 3 days. I swear to you guys, if this doesn't have the most rewarding gear since Fatebringer, since Black Hammer, people will be done with this raid in 3 weeks. Quote me, it will be done. Because it's being spit out to us so early before we have any time to enjoy everything else, before we get to grind our light level up, before any of these things get to happen. The raid's gonna be in our face and it's gonna be played out. Because I just don't think that Destiny's a grind anymore, and that's the other key thing. The keys of this video are that the progression's all wrong, and that I don't think Destiny 2 is, or Destiny in general, the franchise, no longer is gonna be a grind-oriented game. I think it's time for us to let that go. There no longer will be a grind in Destiny. It's just gone. Like, so I believe that we're gonna get all this gear pooped out to us on Friday. We're gonna do the raid multiple times, and everybody's gonna be max level before there's any reason to do a prestige rate layer or any of the other things. Everybody's gonna stop playing. And the sad thing is, guys, the same thing happened in the other one. The raid came out very early on a Wednesday in Destiny 2, the Leviathan raid, the original. Everybody did it. Everybody was max level before the prestige came out. And when everybody found that the prestige couldn't get the light level above 305, no one did it. And that's what's gonna happen again, unfortunately. And it's even worse this time, if you can believe it, because this is going to bring us into even why, more so, Bungie is just terrible. So let's think about this. So you don't want people to be done with your content very quickly, because you say that at the end of the trailer that Destiny 2 is a epic experience for Curse of Osiris. That's what they said in their trailer. I'll show you right now.
Get the expansion pass December 5th. 2 epic adventures, 1 great value. 2 epic adventures, 1 great value. 2 epic adventures, 1 great value.
An epic story or whatever you want to call it. And it hasn't been very epic. It was pretty short, to be honest. But let's stay on topic. So the Leviathan raid came out on a Wednesday. I think it was 7 to like maybe 8 days after Destiny 2 came out. People played it a couple weeks, they were max level, and then there was no reason to do prestige. Now for this one, I could see where I just don't understand, because it just doesn't make sense to me, because you put out the raid the first Friday and everybody's gonna be done again. And now to make it worse, I look on Twitter, guys. I'm just going through my day. I'm in school. By the way, today was my last day of college, my last day of class. It's still finals, but I'm almost done, guys. But I'm in class. I look at Twitter. I see Gathalion tweet that you got 330 gear from Callus, and I was like, no way. The light level max is 335. There's no way that Bungie would allow an old activity to give max level stuff within the first day of the DLC. But it was true. I went in. You can take a look at my Titan here. I'll put him on the screen. And I have max level gear at the end of the first day of the DLC. And if I had multiple Titans, I could probably be max level already. Within 1 day, there's no content. Before the raid layer even comes out, I have no purpose of doing it except for purely cosmetic reasons. I'll be max level. And this is the problem. The more people that are max level, the less people play your game, the more people walk away. Doesn't matter if you have a raid layer, doesn't matter if you have trials, doesn't matter if you have these things. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry that my screen just made a noise. But it doesn't matter when you have these things, because you're max level. Because there's 2 reasons why people play, guys. People play to get their light level up. That's huge. Back in Atheon, we were trying to get to 30. That was huge. Kept people playing. I was stuck at 23. Couldn't stop. Had to get to 30. 32 for Crota. Needed to get to 32. I was stuck at 31 forever. Skull Lost. Was grinding to get Skull Lost done so I could get to 34. Oryx, same thing. Like, you grind it to get to these light levels. That was huge. The grind was hard. It was hard to get your light level up, and it keeps you playing. So what keeps players playing when you have a max light level character? Because this is another thing that Bungie was very, very good about, and something that they completely lost sight of in Destiny 2. So when we were 32, or when we were 30, why did we still play the game? Oh yeah, Vex Mythoclast? Oh yeah, Fatebringer? Oh yeah, Black Hammer? Oh yeah, Galahorn? Oh yeah, Thorn? Oh yeah. Any of these guns that people, the exotics, guys, and not even just exotics, meaningful raid weapons too. I know I said some raid weapons, but let's even just keep it exotics. For exotics, they used to be what we grinded for after. If you didn't have Last Word, you were grinding for it. If you didn't have Hawkmoon, you were grinding for it. If you wanted the beloved Galahorn, you were grinding. And I don't care if you were 32, you were doing Crota 3 times a week and you know it. And now, exotics are so easy to get. I have friends that have all the exotics already. So that's bad. So they're already easy enough to get. Like I said, in Destiny 1, they were very easy. That was in my old rant videos. Thank you, by the way. 17,000 plus views. That's amazing. Love you guys. Let's stay on topic. But and like, let me just like keep it in perspective, guys. It's just that we're getting all these exotics so easily already, and then Bungie gets the bright idea. Alright, I hear you guys. The game's not very grind oriented. Let's make it even easier. Let's give 3 of coins. 3 of coins Zer's gonna be selling. And then I'm just like, okay, well, 3 of coins are now here, so now it's even easier, but I guess 3 of coins might lead to me getting the exact same exotics I already had. So maybe if I pop a 3 of coins, I'll just get the Sunshot 6 times in a perfect world. So I'll have still stuff to do and I'll have grinding to do. But no, they're like, let's make it even 1 step easier. Let's add faded engrams that give you exotics that you don't have each week. And it's just like Destiny has just become the ultimate easy mode. You have easy mode Callus giving people 335 loot on the first day. I have max level gear on the first day. We have all the exotics that are going to be pooped out to us. And the raids layers coming out Friday. So all the content might be washed up in a couple weeks, guys. I'm scared that the game is going to die again in a couple weeks. I've been loving seeing my friends list filled up with friends. It's been beautiful. Pages on pages on pages of friends. It's great. But I don't think it's going to last. It's just sad. They've just failed to execute anything. It's like I said, that Band-Aid just can't hold that amputated leg. It just can't. And it's sad. And they've just missed the mark on other things too. There's broken guns in Crucible. The Orpheus rig is ridiculous. And I'm scared, not even for that. It's a cool gun. But if they cancel trials, we're in trouble. I'm telling you, the community is not going to be happy. They better figure it out. Because Deej has already said that it's bugged. So they got to figure out what to do with that gun. There's only one public event, guys, that they said is the most rewarding public event ever. I got the 2 tokens in a blue. Funny enough, that actually happened to me. But the public event is actually fun, and I've gotten some decent stuff from it. That's not really the point, though. The point is, it's only one public event in rotation. It's just one. And then the area is not that huge. Flying across different areas doesn't make it big. That just gives you the perception that it's big because you're flying across the map, but it's actually like symmetrical. So it's not even different areas. Like you're flying to the same thing on a different side. So I don't know if that equals more or if it just equals same. Reskin of areas now? Not even just reskins of weapons, y'all tell me. Orpheus rig is just the warm heart. You tell me, are we still reskinning stuff? It seems like it. The strikes being implemented into the story mode makes them feel uninspired in the heroic strike playlist. I don't like it at all. It was like the 2 new strikes, you already knew what was going on. So it's very anticlimactic and gives you even less reason to do them. Plus, you still don't have the choice in the matter to do strikes when you want to anyways. And then the story was so short. Like, granted, I think it's time for us to give up on thinking that a story is going to hold people more than a couple hours, guys, for a DLC. The DLC for, even for the OG Destiny, even for Dark Below, House of Wolves, exclude Taken King, but these stories can be done very fast. And I think it's always going to be like that. So let's just accept that DLC story is going to be short. But I don't know, it's just the final boss fight felt uninspired. Just a lot of this has just felt uninspired, guys, and what I don't want to attribute it to, but what I unfortunately have to, is laziness. And it's just sad. And it's like I told you guys, I applied for Bungie. I wish that I could help Bungie. I love Bungie, but they don't want me. So they're gonna have to get it right on their own, guys. And it's honestly sad. And it's like, if they want to release the raid 3 days after the launch, I guess popping out max level loot on the first day will help people prepare for that. So maybe it's what they wanted. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to get in the comment box below and let me know if I'm tripping. I hope I am tripping. I hope it's just me once again being a fan that just wants too much. But am I asking for anything that's too much? Like, I honestly thought the story was very creative. At least I thought that it was kind of all over the place, but I thought seeing Osiris in the past and so many things were so cool. Like, so many things were so cool, and like, I'm having fun, but there's so many problems that just overshadow it and just put a big cloud over my sunshine. And that's just how it is for now, guys. So I didn't mean to rant, and I don't mean to be negative. Like, I really want to love this and I want to be happy, but I gotta be critical because I do have faith in Bungie. I hope one day the game will be back to where it's supposed to be, but it's not looking good. Get in the comment box below, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Like I said, how Curse of Osiris came to be is on the way, so be ready for that. Guys, I graduate in 9 days, so the countdown's on. We're in single digits, so I'm gonna be really busy, but I'm still gonna be putting out content as much as I can. So if you enjoy that, make sure you put on notifications and subscribe. Get in the comment box below. Let's have a conversation about this. Will Destiny be dead in a couple weeks? Is the progression right or is it wrong? And how does this keep happening, guys? You let me know that. And with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. I really appreciate y'all listening, and thanks. I love you guys.